Hello, and welcome to another episode of Liza's BLT. So what's a BLT? It's a body love talk where we talk about everything from emotional eating, confidence, self-care, self-love, boundaries, and everything else in between. Who am I? I'm Liza Lomax. I'm a mind, body, and food coach. So I get to help folks destroy that stronghold that emotional eating has on their lives by walking with them through what I like to call the Liza's limitation lifter system. So today I want to talk about, again, emotional eating. And we are heading into some of the biggest months, okay? The biggest months for food everywhere. Food is everywhere this time of the year. It's all about candies and cakes and pies and chocolates and fudge and chips and dips and potato salads and green bean casserole and 7-layer whatevers. Hot dishes, if you're from Minnesota. Everywhere else, it's just a casserole. Anyways, you get my point, right? Most of us struggle with some form of emotional eating during this time as well. We all do. We all turn to food to fill our bodies so we don't feel an emotion at times, hence emotional eating. What do you know? Think about it. Emotional eating is just a symptom of something that somebody doesn't want to have a heart-to-heart, face-to-face conversation about. So if you struggle with emotional eating, what are you avoiding? What's going on in your head right now? Now, we all went through a huge thing, turmoil, chaos, whatever you want to call it, the last couple of years. And a lot of it put a huge damper on our lives. And, now that COVID is just a virus and, we know it's probably here to stay and a lot of us have gotten vaccinated. It's now time to spend more time with our families again, keep continuing on. I mean, I know the last couple of years have been really hard for a lot of people and really struggled, but there's just something about this time of the year that gets people very stressed and very anxious about being around their family. So whether you want to visit your families again, whether you don't want to visit your families again, whether you haven't done it in a while, be glad that you get to see them, yes. But if it causes you stress and anxiety to the point where you are emotionally eating, then you need to listen to this. So if you haven't worked out your internal junk with yourself, you are just throwing yourself back into the lion's den again of emotions. So then comes the eating and the eating and the eating of our emotions, feelings, all that emotional trauma that we've been holding on to for so many years. The conditioning, the patterns, the stories, the habits, the unconscious beliefs, all that comes up and it rears its ugly head at us again and again and again. And the best thing we know to handle, how to handle it, is not feel it at all. So what do? We emotionally eat. We all do this. If you do not change that conditioning, the patterns, the stories, the habits, the unconscious beliefs, if we don't change our mindset, if we don't change that thought process, we will continue to stay in that hamster wheel going around and around and around. So how do we fix this? How do we work through this? How do we work through this emotional eating struggle? By changing our mindset, by feeling the emotions, by working through that internal junk that we got hanging on, that we've collected for years and years and years, by getting the support from someone who knows exactly what it feels like and has experienced it in changing that emotional eating cycle. Someone that has spent 25 plus years of their life struggling with this. Yeah, you got it right. I'm hinting, I'm talking about me. I spent 25 years of my life struggling with emotional eating. Going around and around and around, hiding, all that stuff, covering things up, not wanting to feel. You need to get the support you need. Get the support you need, and especially during these months, especially during this time. Get the support you need to help you be the best version of yourself you can possibly be, the one that you've dreamed about being. Get the support because your overall health is worth it. You are worth it. So this fall, I'm gathering a small group of people who would like to drop weight during the holidays. Have a plan for what to eat during that time. That's best for them. I will offer suggestions, but we'll come up with a plan that's best suited for that person. Learn to say nice things to themselves instead of all the toxic shit we tend to have stuck in our heads. Set boundaries for all the a-holes that judge how you choose to take care of yourself. It's nobody's business how you take care of yourself. But you know what? You have that uncle or your grandmother or whomever telling you that, you know what? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't eat that because it might help you. It might not help the process. You might gain weight, or oh, I just smell it and I gain weight. I mean, whatever those statements that you hear from people around you, they tend to keep you stuck again. So learning to set boundaries, learn healthy habits that can fit into your busy life, that make you a priority, that reduce your stress, the uncomfortable emotion that you've previously had that made you eat to cope with everything else that's going on around you. And then to eliminate your cravings. I walk you through a technique where it actually remaps. We take your number one junk food item and we remap it in your brain so you have a better relationship with that item. You no longer crave it. It's a wonderful technique. I love doing it. But this program includes methods of reprogramming your subconscious mind to help you feel more attractive, sexy, confident, to drop the weight, to stop judging yourself, stop the haters hating, create better eating habits, and live happily and healthier. All the while learning techniques and tools that will take you through this season and beyond. So it's called Evolve Beyond Emotional Eating. 12 weeks to keep that weight off during the holidays and beyond. So if it sounds like something you'd be interested in learning more about, reach out to me. I'm going to put the link below in this video, so you can click the link and set up an appointment, free call with me, and see if it's a good fit for you. That is it for Liza's BLTs. Tune in next time for another rousing topic of whatever I choose to talk about, whether it's emotional eating, confidence, boundaries, self-care, self-love, and everything else in between. And be sure to hit the subscribe button, and when you will get you'll get notifications when a new video of mine is released, and that's always valuable content. So I appreciate all the subscribers already out there and the people that are watching this today, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.